Oh no, I just remembered what's coming up. It just gets worse and worse. When does this game get better? Alright, Kamari. Hunter Spear is the only thing you have. And Metal Armlet might help you out. I tell you, Kamari wouldn't suck too bad if I could at least give him a useful skill. But I only have Black Magic Sphere. How's your magic ability? Better than your strength. Okay, Kamari. You are going to learn Flare. Oh, you're right next to Flare. Well, that's convenient. And while we're at it, you're next to Shell. Kamari is every shade of dead. Thankfully.
Summoner Yuna and Guardians, leave here at once. Gagazet is Ronso land, sacred mountain of Yevon. The mountain will not bear the footsteps of infidels.
Enemy of Yevon is enemy of Ronso. Leave, traitors!
I have cast aside Yevon. I follow the temple no more.
Then you will die by those words.
So be it. Yevon has warped the teachings and betrayed us all.
Nothing but a bunch of low-down tricksters, eh?
Yeah!
We have no regrets.
Blasphemers!
A summoner and her guardians.
Lord Kel'Gronso, if I may. Have you not also turned your back on Bavel?
But still, you guard Gagazet as a Ronso, not a Maester. Yuna is much the same.
Elder Kelk! Let Biran rend them asunder! No escape! Not one!
No, we will not flee. We will fight and continue on.
You have been branded a traitor, but still you would fight sin. Lost to the temple, hated by the people, yet you continue your pilgrimage? Everything lost. What do you fight for?
I fight for Spira. The people long for the calm. I can give it to them. It's all I can give. Defeating sin, ending pain. This I can do.
Even sacrificing yourself. Ronso, let them pass. Summoner Yuna, your will is stronger than steel. Tempered steel that even the mightiest Ronso could not hope to bend. Yuna, we bow to your will. Now go. The sacred heights of Gagazet welcome you.
We thank you.
My neck's hurting.
Zanarkand's on the other side, huh?
Yeah? You're home, yeah?
As if you believed me.
Maybe I do. The one on the other side here is probably just a pile of rubble, yeah? But somewhere out there is your Zanarkand. Somewhere, yeah? Yeah, you'll be home soon enough.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, cheer up. Let's do this. Better get ready. Ain't no shops where we're going.
You think of anything yet? There's just so little time. I don't know.
Yuna's grown stronger.
Stronger, huh? I'd say it's more like she's driven. Don't you think?
That's why she's strong. She's still pressing forward. When weak people are driven, they can't go far before they break. She keeps going forward because she is strong. Yuna has grown strong. And all I can do is try and keep up with her.
Biran and Yenke gone.
I wonder what they're up to. It's probably nothing.
Biran is hero of Ronso. Yenke is powerful warrior.
Great. I hope we don't have to fight them.
Kimahri must fight. Kimahri must win. The sacred Gagazet. First time Kimahri climbs. The sacred
It is as I thought.
What is?
Yevon is in turmoil. Micah tries to keep it whole, but it crumbles around him.
Look, I couldn't care less what happens to Yevon.
Because you are not of this world. To those who truly believe in the teachings, a time of much pain is coming. 10 years ago, I looked up at Gagazet from where we stand now.
My old man say anything?
I do not remember. All I could think of was how I might keep Braska alive. Your duties as Guardian will soon end.
There we go. What I'm really after. Selling the stuff for dosh. Note that putting evade and counter on something is giving good value to Taming Sword, but it's still chump change compared to the likes of Flexible Arm. No, okay. I might someday need that. No, screw it, the way it goes. I think Flexible Arm's a really good pickup, but even so, away it goes. I do not have tons of dosh, do I? Time for fun.
Summoner Yuna's words, they ring clear in my soul. Small voice, small frame, but a will that towers over Gagazet's peak. The path to the sacred heights is steep and lined with the dens of fiends. Strong guardians, be prepared, and guard your summoner well.
Halt!
Haven't you bothered us enough?
Summoner may pass. Guardians may pass. Kimahri not pass. Kimahri shame Ronso brothers. Kimahri forget his birth. Forget his people, forget his mountain, little Ronso, weakling Ronso. Mountain hate the weak, hate the small. If you will climb,
Then I must prove my strength.
Think you will win? You not forget who took your horn. Never forget. Kimari never beat Brother Biran. Never win.
This time, I win. I will win.
Why, you... Ugh. This some kind of Ronso thing?
Kimari problem.
Biran rend you asunder. Hornless, hornless.
So here's our just penance for ignoring Kimari all game. He has got to take this fight alone. However, it's not really that bad at all because these guys scale with Kimari. In fact, it's an opportunity. An opportunity for Kimari to... No, I better not. Self-destruct. I think if you die while killing them, it's still a game over. But I don't know, and I'm a little tempted to find out. I will destroy Biran and self-destruct on Yankee, see if it works. It will amuse me greatly if it does. Anything just to kill Kimari. Flare should carry this, though. Like I said, they scale with Kimari's strength, not with what he's... Oh, okay.
This is the strength of Kimari.
Not with what he's learned. Uh-oh. Unexpected. I'm gonna lance it Yankee down to something reasonable. And then suicide bomb Kimari.
You will pay for this.
Hefty chance that that's just going to... Oh, I don't like that. Let's fight fire with... I tried to... Oh, no, you've got use. So that means you could Chocobo Feather yourself. And potentially even slow him down. What's that again? It's some kind of hourglass, right? Maybe I already used them. Silver hourglass, that was it. That would slow them down, but I don't have one. This is fine though. Lancet is nice and quick to use and keeps Kimari topped up while doing in Yankee something fierce. I don't know how much damage Self-Destruct is going to do. Probably plenty, but I want to make absolutely sure it kills Yankee. I just want to know. And now Yankee's out of magic points. From their perspective, this must be very frustrating. So in a sense, this fight is a lot harder if you do strengthen Kimari. But I mean, who plays with Kimari? What goes through your head thinking, ah yeah, I want this big, useless rodent on my team to actually get strong? Probably the kind of people that run with useless Forgotten Girl in Final Fantasy IX. Freya, that was it. Alright. No way in hell this won't kill, so what does it do?
You win.
Aww. I really hoped we could have a world with not just 2 but 3 dead Ronso. The game's not having any of my shenanigans. On the plus side, we get to see that scene again.
Halt!
Haven't you bothered us enough?
Summoner may pass. Guardians may pass. Kimari not pass. Kimari shame Ronso brothers. Kimari forget his birth. Forget his people, forget his mountain, little Ronso, weakling Ronso. Mountain hate the weak, hate the small. If you will climb, then I must prove my strength. Think you will win?
Take it easy, Hydra.
You not forget who took your horn. Never forget. Kimari never beat Brother Biran. Never win. This time, I win. I will win.
Why, you... This some kind of Ronso thing?
Kimari problem. Biran rend you asunder. Hornless, hornless.
This choke damage we haven't seen since the start of the game. But sure enough, this is a great place to lance at things. Yankee. Yankee has nothing to teach me, so Yankee, you die. If I recall well, Biran here has every ability that Kimari could learn up until this point inside him. So I could have learnt Doom if I lanced at the Ghost, Thrust Kick if I lanced at the big Machina thing. Wasn't I meant to learn Mighty Guard off of you as well? Well, it wouldn't be the first time I remember something completely wrong here. I don't think I can thrust kick you out of here, but I can try. He's too big, Kimari. You can't eject him like that.
You win, Kimari Ronso.
Oh, he needs to use it before we steal it. Well, it doesn't matter. There's no missable Lancet ability for Kimari. He can learn it all at any point in the game. Well, late game.
Is Kimari. Biran is happy. Sacred Mount Gagazet. I honor the name of strong warrior who defeats Biran. Remember always, Gagazet, that name is Kimari. Mountain knows Kimari strong. Kimari may pass. Summoner, we Ronso will stop pursuers from Temple.
Truly?
Penance for breaking Kimari's horn long ago. We crush enemies following behind. Kimari crush enemies standing before. You are most fortunate, Summoner.
I thank you.
Ronso will shine your statue brightest.
Thank you. But I fear that no one will make a statue for a traitor such as I am.
Then Ronso will make. With grand horn on head.
That would be wonderful.
I wanted to see Yuna's statue too, but I wanted to see it with Yuna by my side.
These filthy animals disgust me, but these scenes are really good. Definitely a good part of being in Gagazet. And again, they are blue and animals. Hopefully they don't get Asari'd.
Summoner Yuna!
What is it this time?
Doubtlessly hasn't. So many shots of Biran and Yankee ass, and this must be keeping off again. We're very happy.
These mark the graves of summoners and guardians who failed.
I've never heard that, Kitty. Aside from you, do you have a source to back up these claims? Not that I doubt your knowledge of FFX, but I thought I would have heard about that by now. One good thing about traveling around Gagazet is that you don't have the music interrupted by random encounters. The downside is there's random encounters everywhere. So let's have less of that and instead let's chill out with Braska and guys.
Hello, Yuna. I hope you are well. I wonder how old you are now that you're watching this sphere. You must be very beautiful, like your mother. I wish I could see you. Oh, by the way, Jecht and Auron send their regards. So far, our journey has been very entertaining. Of course, it is a hard journey, but I have no regrets. It is the path I have chosen. Yuna, when you have grown, you will have to find your own path. Do what you must do the way you want to do it. Doors will always open themselves to those who do. Listen close, Yuna. Your future is yours to make. Live the way you want to. Whatever way that may be, you have your father's full support. Yuna, I will always be with you.
That wasn't nearly as fun as I wanted it to be. Although Jecht having his Kodak moment in the back is pretty good. Really, why couldn't they have just made a sequel, prequel, which is just chilling out with Braska's trio.
Summoners that die appear, aren't sent to the far plane.
Why not?
Who would send them? They die alone.
So that means...
Many have become fiends, and they may want Yuna's company.
Well, Yuna will be fine.
You're right.
Took a bit of work, but running around without random encounters, it feels good. It feels real good. I can see why they fit that in as a factory standard for the HD remake.
Greetings, Lady Yuna. My name is Once.
We have met several times before, right?
Not running today?
I have to carry on my brother's business. You've met him, I think. Owaka the 23rd, merchant extraordinaire.
Wait, you're that guy's brother?
My brother wanted to come help Lady Yuna, but the temple imprisoned him for helping traitors.
They imprisoned him because of us?
He doesn't regret it, though. In fact, he told me, before they took him, "Don't worry about me, just go help Lady Yuna."
But why would your brother do this for us?
Well... Hey, this isn't the time for talking. There's dealing to be done. Welcome to Owaka's.
This guy feels really out of place. I wonder if somebody won a bet and as such got to be added into the game. Can't believe we're maxed out in high potions. I'll buy your single crummiest potion and we're done.
I will be sure to keep your brother in my prayers.
He's doing the same for you, Lady Yuna.
Thanks.
That's right, young. No merchant where we're going. Except we can't get through one screen without them.
All this way only to fail. It must have been tough.
But we haven't been short on ability spheres for a long, long time. How many are we rocking now? 88, 80, 89, 73. The only kind of sphere we don't have are fortune spheres. And those are not easy to get. Well, they're simple to get, but they're certainly not fun to get. Well, Bahamut's only going to be as good as the summoner. I'm pretty sure if you go a no sphere grid Yuna until this point, Bahamut's going to be pretty soft and squishy. Oh, speaking of soft and squishy, this is it, isn't it? Evade and counter is still the better thing that you have. I don't know if we're going to end up with any soft shenanigans, so better keep that on you just in case. Death Strike will not help you here. Get evading and countering. Let's face the music.
Zanarkand is on the other side, you know?
I know.
Uni is gonna get the final Aeon, you know?
I know.
I still haven't thought of anything.
Me neither.
What are we gonna do?
We'll do something. We just don't know enough yet. Until we do, we really can't help Yuna. Let's go to Zanarkand. We'll find something there. It'll all come together. I know it.
Hey. Just now, you sounded like a leader, you know?
Star of the Zanarkand Apes. Didn't anyone tell you?
Aha! Huh?
Ah, the son of Jack.
Riku, run ahead and tell Auron.
You are not fighting him alone!
Just go, go!
Now is your time to die. Prepare yourself, son of Jack.
Not if I can help it!
Save some for Kimari.
Lady Yuna, it is a pleasure.
Yuna,
Ascending so soon? Allow me to say something to the last Ronso before I leave. Yours was truly a gallant race. They threw themselves at me to bar my path, one after another.
No.
Kimari.
You could end the suffering of this poor Ronso.
I don't understand you.
Allow Kimari to die and release him from his pain. Spira is a land of suffering and sorrow caught in a spiral of death. To destroy, to heal Spira, I will become sin. Yes, with your help. Come with me, Yuna. Once I have become the next sin, your father will be freed again.
What do you know?
Pitiful mortal.
Your hope ends here! And your meaningless existence with it!
What the hell is this design? Okay, let's talk things out, Seymour. Let's be reasonable.
Do you not want to heal Spira's sorrow? Let death carry you off into peaceful slumber.
You can't run from your fate.
So he casts... Is that just zombie or zombie darkness? Just zombie. Do I even have items for that? I think Remedy gets rid of it. I hope Remedy gets rid of it, but we still need haste get. Oh, bollocks. Bye, Tidus. Right, well, this is why we got quick pockets. We don't have quick pockets. Okay, well, that's why we have Phoenix Downs. Actually, rather than that, why don't we just give him the auto-life treatment a second time? Zombie does not persist, thankfully. Give you a quick hasting as well. I wonder, does Kimari have anything to say? He absolutely does. What a waste of turns, but still, let's hear what Kimari has to say.
You have angered Kimari. The spirits of the Ronso will guide Kimari's spear.
Thanks, Kimari. Now get back into the bench. He can't even survive the lance. Switching Kimari back out is going to be difficult. Maybe if I haste him, he can get out faster. It's kind of worth a go. Go away, Kamari. I don't want you here. But I do want to mug you. Got a strange idea of what's going to help him there. There we go, finally. Let's get rid of this liability. Bring out the whack attack. And it would probably be better to give my overdrive to Tidus, but we don't see enough of Waka's attacks, so let's overdrive. 2, 2, 2. His timing ain't easy. So instead of 12 attacks, he only does 4. And they're not great. Hey Young, is it finally time for you to help? I don't know if Seymour can still dispel Aeons, but we'll see what Dark Young can do with Hyper Beam before that. Not bad. But he's every shade of dead now.
Death awaits you.
It is really cool though, if you've been relying on Aeons too heavily, Seymour just goes and says, yeah, no to that. Can we actually armor break you, Seymour? No. See, everybody is hasted, but nobody has anything on top of that. I don't know if Reflect can reflect Holy, so it's best not to try my luck with that. Let's dispel it first. There are plenty of bribable enemies, but I can't think of any bribable bosses in the game. I would be interested to know, though. Right, so certain enemies like to cast Reflect on themselves and then reflect their spell back on the foe, but that did not work for Seymour here, because I dispelled his Reflect. I don't know what his Annihilation is. I might not want to find out. I'm going to use with Yuna, because that's going to give Yuna another shot before the boss, and then I'm going to bring out an Aeon to tank whatever he has in store for us. And of course it wouldn't be Yuna if she didn't lob a cheeky wee grenade. No, he's not one-hit killable here. Right, who wants to tank for us? Shiva's been jobbing all game, why change now? Oh yeah, that's right, you can bribe Omega. And Lord Ochi, well, Lord Ochi's hardly a boss, but yes. You're gonna die anyway, so you might as well bite the dust.
death awaits you.
I worry that this is a counter and not his main attack. Because if so, he might have that big attack coming for the team right now, and I don't have auto life or anything. Oh, no, it was his attack. Right, well, you are already dead, Seymour. In that case, I think we owe this kill to our good friend. Yo, Jimbo. Give him a special bonus. Christ, what is it? 5, 12, 10, 24, 20, 48. Knock him down, you Jimbo. Yeah.
And stay up there!
Take Kamari with you.
He will become sin with my help.
Lies. Forget them.
If he becomes sin, Sir Jekt will be saved.
We're leaving.
You know something, tell me! Tell me.
Sin's my old man.
You hit your head?
Sin is my old man. My old man became Sin. I don't know how or why he did it. I felt him inside. And when I did, I knew it was true. My old man, Spira's suffering. Sorry.
Even knowing that Sin is your father, still, you know I must.
I know. Let's get him. I think my old man would want that.
You'd fight your own father?
Yeah, no problem there.
About your old man. You sure this ain't some kind of bad toxin dream or something? Then, Chapu. I think I'll just pretend I didn't hear nothing. I'm getting a little confused, yeah? Why'd all this have to happen?
We'll learn when we arrive, soon.
Not sure that one's ever really touched on Fuscosko. Other than Sin can take you there.
What are those?
Those are faith. A summoning. Someone is using these faith. Someone is drawing energy from all of them.
This many?
Who wields power on this scale? And what could they be calling?
Hey, you know something, don't ya? Spill the beans.
Look not to others for knowledge. This is your journey too.
Yumi might die, you know?
No. Auron's right.
Huh?
This is our... This is my story. What? Hey.
Welcome home.
You...
Remember me? We met in Bavel.
Yeah?
But that wasn't the first time we met. I've known about you for a long time. A long, long time.
I feel like I know you too. Where are we?
Silly, don't recognize your own home?
What's gotten into you? Hey!
Wake up! Wake up!
Wait, this is a dream.
Precisely.
A dream? Are you crazy? I don't have time to be dreaming now.
You're wrong. It's not that you're dreaming. You are a dream.
Huh? Wait a sec.
Long ago, there was a war.
Yeah, with Machina, right?
Yes, a war between Zanarkand and Bavel. Bavel's Machina assured their victory from the start. Spira had never seen such power. The summoners of Zanarkand didn't stand a chance. Zanarkand was doomed to oblivion. That's why we tried to save it, if only in a memory.
What did you do?
The remaining summoners and the townspeople that survived the war, they all became faith for the summoning.
The summoning? You mean sin?
No, I mean this place. A Zanarkand that never sleeps.
What?
The dreams of the faith summoned the memories of the city. They summoned all the buildings, all the people who lived there.
The people? What? They're all dreams? Me? Too?
Yes, you're a dream of the faith. You, your father, your mother, everyone. All dreams. And if the faith stopped dreaming,
No! So what if I'm a dream? I like being here.
We've been dreaming so long. We're tired. Would you and your father... Would you let us rest? Both you and your father have been touched by sin. Sin, the one around whom all Spira, the spiral, revolves.
What are you saying?
You two are more than just dreams now.
Wake up! Wake up, please!
Just a little more, and maybe... Maybe you are the dream that will end our dreaming at last.
Are you all right? Oh, phew.
Hey! We were so worried about you.
You okay?
I'm okay.
What happened?
Nothing. I blacked out. I was dreaming. You called me. And I woke up. Nothing like a good nap. Well, I'm ready. Let's go.
Nah, still too deep for me. And I thought I had a good understanding of this game, but no, I clearly need to hit the lower books. Fortunately, Commissar Kitty knows it all inside out. Oh crikey, this part. Now this is really where I got the no equipment gear for, or no encounter gear for. Running around this place, smothered with random encounters. Oh, it's like going through the rock tunnel in the original Pokemon. Drowning in Zubats and... what are the wee dudes? Geodudes. I had this twist spoiled for me, which really sucked, says Fishlips. How?
Looks like we got a job to do, yeah?
If anything should happen in the water, we're relying on you three. If it gets dangerous, pull out quick.
Right.
Be careful, okay?
It was incredibly convenient that the peaceful encounter stuff we got was on Tidus's equipment, because Tidus is on the main team on land and water. If we'd gotten, say, one of Auron's arm guards, or was it a Vembrace? Whatever Auron wears, we'd be eating the aquatic encounters here. And if you're 100% of the game, you better eat every encounter, because you need 10 of every single monster in the game captured. Yeah. I hope you punched them, Fishlips. Somewhere that really hurts. Alright, timing, my favourite. Throw ball with X. And enjoy that long delay. So about here. Oh, come on, that was in! It's like I'm fighting against Keepa again. Hop. Feeling ill done to here, game. I think later on these get worse. Triple bits spinning on the inside. Yes, we know. Well, we've known that Sin is jacked for a long time, but it's always been questioned by others. It's pretty much confirmed, and now we know that Jacked and Tidus here are both dreams. And yet dreams being a very poor choice of word. I prefer to think of them as being summoned. summoned to preserve Zanarkand for a long, long time. Yeah, you're right, Darth Air. This without the random encounters. It's chalk and cheese. And doubly so, not having this serene music interrupted by da 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 each time is so good. At least it's not Final Fantasy IX. Whole screen just fades away for 10 seconds, and then it's black for 10 seconds when it goes da 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 da. And then another 15 seconds of scrolling across the landscape. You feel your PSX struggling as it tries to render the enemies in. Oh man, Final Fantasy IX's Crim. How did I ever like that game? Hit 3 panels simultaneously. Check each size before deciding who to send. Well, you'd think Riku would go in the smallest hole. Tidus goes in the middle hole. And this porridge is just right. Oh, okay, perhaps not. We'll go by color then. Green seems like Riku's color. Red would be yours. Blue would be yours, and red for Waka because of his red hair. And the blinding light. It was made for me. Was that a Junji Ito or somebody else doing creepy stories? Feels like a Junji Ito. Thinking about it, looked like one as well. What's everyone's favourite Junji Ito? Spirals is quite unsettling, so I'd have to go with that. Did he do Dreams as well?
They'll be upon us soon. She has sent fiends to test our summoner's strength.
Who is she?
Yunalesca.
Lady Yunalesca.
In Zanarkand, she awaits the arrival of the strongest.
She is still alive?
As much as Micah and Seymour.
I see.
Lost your nerve?
No. Nothing frightens me now.
Braska would be proud.
Then I must not let him down.
Right, if he wasn't dead. Going through that without encounters in, what, 3 minutes? So good. The fight that comes next? Less good, but if we butchered Seymour, we should be able to butcher this.
It comes!
This must be Auron's own version of the Endless Eight. He's been through this before. Sanctuary Keeper. High physical defense, high magic defense. Well then, let's take care of one of those. Armor broken, and why the hell is Riku in my party? She must still be there from before. I don't know if you can bribe this guy, but I certainly don't have the dosh for it. Bye, Riku. Oh, Jesus, that's worse than I thought. Does that confuse and... oh boy, right, so... that's all really rather bad. Bringing Riku back's just gonna kill us some Riku. Albed Potion does not cure confusion. Waka's still gonna be out of it. And I think Waka has Death Touch. Alright, let's go running to Yuna. Yuna, could you kindly grand summon us Yojimbo? Yojimbo or Dark Young? Let's get the Yojimbo on the case. We'll pay our way out of this problem. Okay, nice start, Yojimbo. Just take a step back. He's clearly got Monster Hunter evasion gear on. Okay, I'm not even paying this guy. He's giving me 2 free attacks. Oh dear. Oh, Yojimbo's gonna hate me. He hates dying. Alright, we're breaking the bank for you, man. 4,000 and... oh Christ, what's to the power 2s here? 5, 12, 10, 24, 248, 496. Go, my man, Yojimbo. Nah. I thought maybe he'd Zanmato our problems away. Oh, but he's not done yet. Alright, let's go even further beyond. What is it going to be? 9? No, it won't be 9, it'll be 8. 8, 1... Christ, what is this? It's basically 96 times 2. Okay, there you go. Come on, my man. No, he's still not doing Zanmato. However, he doesn't need to. It's to the power 4, not 2. Oh, okay. Well, it's a crap shot anyway. There's so much RNG involved. You're just fiddling a little bit of the weights with the amount you give him.
Hey, can't we rest a little?
No need. We reach the summit soon.
I know. That's why I want to stop for a bit. Soon means that there's not much time left.
Riku.
Fine. I'll think on the way.
Hey, come on, let's go.
We are. Almost there, aren't we?
We've come a long way.
What's so funny?
You remind me of myself. Before, the closer I came to Zanarkand, the more I wondered. When we arrive, Braska will call the final Aeon. He will fight Sin, then die. I thought my mind was made up long before. But when I stood here, my resolve wavered.
Never would have figured. Legendary Guardians choke sometimes too, yeah?
Legendary Guardian. I was just a boy. A boy about your age, actually. I wanted to change the world too. But I changed nothing. That is my story.
Waka doesn't want anything to change, though. Okay, no, I thought it was another premiere. Just another shiny rock.
A city dead for 1,000 years. A city I had to see with my own eyes. The end of Yuna's journey. The last chapter in my story. My thoughts, they kept floating up and then slipping through my fingers. Slipping away before I could pin them down with words.
Yuna, I say no. If we go down there, then you'll...
Riku, you're a true friend, and I thank you, but I must go. Down to Zanarkand.
I'm not saying we shouldn't go. But shouldn't we think about it some more? There's gotta be some kind of way we can save you, Yuna!
All my life, I knew this moment would come.
Yuni...
Thank you, Riku. Thank you for everything.
Don't say that, Yuni. It's not over yet.
Tell Sid, thank you.
No, you can tell him yourself.
Please.
Yuni, don't say that because we're gonna see each other again, okay?
Kimari, let's go. Sir Auron, Kimari told me, when my father wanted me taken from Bavel to Besaid, it was you who told Kimari, right? I had always wanted to meet you someday. I am truly glad that I had that chance. Having you as a guardian was so great an honor. I don't know how to thank you. Perhaps, if I defeat Sin, that will be my thanks to you. That's what I'll do. Yes. I will challenge Sin. I will defeat Sin. If you are all there watching this, then I guess Sin is already gone. And so am I suppose. Anyway, I just wanted to say, Sir Auron, I thank you. Kimari, do you remember the first day we met? I was only 7. My father had defeated Sin, and all Bavel was celebrating. Everyone was saying what a hero my father was. I was so happy. But when night came, it occurred to me. My father had defeated Sin, and now he was dead. Now, I was all alone. I couldn't sleep. So I wandered into the town, away from the celebrating crowds. I stood on the bridge in Bavel, where my father and I had parted. Standing there, alone, I could see the fields where he had fought Sin. Then, you appeared, Kimari. You said you were looking for the daughter of Braska, remember? At first, I was so scared. Until I realized what a gentle person you are. You weren't used to talking to children. When I told you that I was Braska's daughter, you said you would take me as far from Bavel as you could. That it was the wish of a man facing death. I think I cried then, because that was when I knew my father was dead, and I would never see him again. You just held me, without saying a word. I cried after we got to Besaid, too. When you tried to go, after leaving me in the care of the temple, I held on to you crying, "Don't go, don't go." And you listened, Kimahri. You stayed. Kimahri, thank you. Thank you so much. And I've always liked your broken horn. Waka, Lulu. I'll never forget my days spent with you, growing up in Besaid. We always played together, us and Chapu. That's why I was always so happy, I think. And when you refused to let me become a summoner, and I did it anyway, I'm sorry. I've always wanted to apologize. You know, when you tried to stop me then, really, I was happy. I could tell you really cared about me. You were like my big brother and sister. No, I think you really were my big brother and sister. What else? I love watching you play blitzball, Waka. I even love it when you scold me, Lulu. Really. I guess that leaves the newest guardian. Star player of the Zanarkand Ames. You are... I am... Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that we met. We haven't even known each other that long, but... It's funny. So this is what it feels like. It's a much more wonderful feeling than anything I had ever imagined. Wonderful. But it hurts sometimes. I wonder. I just want to say thank you for everything. Maybe that's why it hurts. When I think about us never being together again at all. I'm afraid. No, I shouldn't say that. I'll do that part over.
What you up to?
Doesn't even think of Riku. Yeah, they hadn't met then. I don't know if they'd known each other from before. Come to think of it, are they even related? God, I don't like Riku. Just comes in out of nowhere and tries to make everything about herself. Should make a good streamer. Happier pre-Riku times, that's the way to put it, Fishy.
listen to my story. This may be our last chance. Hey, there was more, right? I mean, like that time. Anyone?
I think...
Yes?
I think that we should stop. Maybe. For now. Let's go.
It was a pretty big balls move to use the that scene there as the opener for the whole game. It's kind of good. It's been done well before. In a sense, it was done very well in Bastion. Most stories start at the beginning. This one's not so simple. So Von Dougal is asking how much bribery it would take to do 100% Final Fantasy X-2 run. That's just... There is not enough gil in the world for that. I do not want to play Final Fantasy X-2 again. I've already beaten it. I beat it when it came out. I don't know what I was thinking getting that game.
Looks like the FAR plane.
Close enough.
I hope I bought the game. I hope I didn't ask for it for birthday or Christmas or something. But that would have been quite a while, because it took me a while to appreciate Final Fantasy X. As I said, I played it around when it came out and I thought it was gash. But when I played it later, it really grew on me. X-2 did not grow. I beat it because it was a game I had, and I beat every game I have. Except, well, I never beat Super Battletoads, but I struggle to think of many other games. Never beat Earthworm Jim either, and I had that. No, it doesn't count. That was my cousin's copy. Yeah, Final Fantasy X ended just perfectly. There was no need for more.
Journeyer of the long road, name yourself.
I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the island of Besaid.
Your eyes, my dear, show me the long road you have traveled. Very good. You have journeyed well. Lady Yunalesca will surely welcome your arrival. Go to her now, and bring your guardians with you. Go.
Yes.
Implication being that this old, dead codger is going to stop us if we come here without doing the journey. Makes me want to break the game and wrong warp from area to area. Now this place is great, gives some good background, like so.
If it might benefit the future of Spira, I will gladly give my life. It is the highest honor for which a guardian might ask. Use my life, Lady Yoken, and rid Spira of sin.
What was that?
Our predecessors.
She said Lady Yoken, didn't she? Wait, she guarded High Summoner Yoken?
This dome is filled with fireflies. It's like one gigantic sphere. People's thoughts remain here forever.
Correct me if I'm incorrect, but didn't they turn this place into a theme park in Final Fantasy X-2? Pretty much sets the tone for Final Fantasy X-2 overall.
no other way. Use me and defeat sin. Only then will the people accept you.
I don't care about them! I need you, Mother! No one else!
I don't have much time left.
Hey, wasn't that...
Seymour?
So that almighty Aeon anima that he has and nobody else has. It's actually his mother. Yeah, great. My mother will become an all-powerful, summonable Aeon for me. I just get a copy of the Viz every year.
Hey, Braska. You don't have to do this.
Thank you for your concern.
Fine, I said my piece.
Well, I haven't. Lord Braska, let us go back. I don't want to see you die. You knew this was to happen, my friend. Yes, but I cannot accept it. Auron, I am honored that you care for me so. But I have come to kill grief itself. I will defeat sin and lift the veil of sorrow covering Spira. Please understand, Auron.
Poor old man Auron, he is creasing up with cringe right now. And it's only going to get worse. A lot worse. There's a touch here that I really love, and that's that those three actually use the save sphere. Right about now.
Are the trials ahead?
Probably.
Here too, huh? Give me a break. I was expecting, parades and fireworks.
You can ask for them after I defeat sin.
Oh jeez, yeah, of course we're not done. And you know what, if you want to come back here, which you will have to do if you forget the crest or sigil or whatever's here, you gotta do all this again. It's exactly as fun as it sounds. Right, let's use our giant brain here. I think the straight piece is you. And the, what else do I need? T-block, you. And squiggly. And L-block. Whoa! I don't know how my head is big enough to fit this brain inside. You might be wondering what keeps me going throughout the cringe of this game, and it's just imagining how unfortunate a time Nitro had with this. Now, I didn't watch the full run, I don't have to spare 50 hours, but I can imagine it pretty well. Do I push these things in? Do they all go in? I don't actually know what these do. I have no clue, let's just go. These aren't Tetris pieces at all. Okay, how about you? Good start. And you? Also good. Do I need a T-block? I don't. I think that's a T-block and another short little L-block. Neither of which I'm after. You are not needed. Do I need to match the rotation of the one up there? That I don't know. Don't know. Let's assume not for now. You're a straight piece. You're the squiggly. Ah, but even though I was wrong, I was right, because that was a piece that I needed. And if I can get the L block as well, it may well be the one I was looking at then. Have at. It was dead wrong. How about you then? Okay, so it needs to match the rotation as well. Could be you. It's not impossible, but it's unlikely. And it's probably impossible, but it's true. No, it's a square instead of an L. Could have been an L and a straight, but it wasn't. Oh boy, I think we need to do this 6 times as well. I think I blanked this completely out of my memory of this game. For the better. What am I missing? I'm missing that L block again. It's the L block. Okay. Before anything else then, let's find that last L block. So it's an L block, 3 flat with 1 sticking down. That's you then, right? A for aces. This is my least favourite Tetris spin-off. Yeah, and I've played Wet Tricks. And I've played Tetrasphere. And let me tell you, times don't get quite that dire until you're actually playing Tetrasphere in your own spare time. Can I step on this? I'm sure I have to get all 6 of these done first, though. Rather play this or Cubert. Cubert's really bad, though. Really bad. Come on, in you go. When we're doing the alphabet through old games, Cubert was just about the only game available under Q. I was so glad that I found Q-Boy. Not that Q-Boy was much to write home about, but certainly better than Cubert. Thankfully other people were willing to take that brown bullet. You this time. No squares going. Just 1 though, I need the downward squiggly. Is that you? It's probably you. Oh yeah, I'd rather do this than dodging lightning any day of the week, just because this is only going to take 5 or 10 minutes. I think even if you did dodging lightning optimally, it would take... oh jeez. Who even has a clue how long that would take? Let's say lightning strikes every 7 seconds, let's say. 200 times. And let's also be generous and say that you do have no encounter gear, and that you don't screw up. When I was a kid, I begged my dad for an arcade machine. He bought me a cube. He bought you an arcade machine, though. That's pretty badass. I'd love to build my own arcade cabinet someday. Of course, if I really wanted to, why don't I just do it, right? Well, space is a bit of a limiting factor. And, you know, the skill to do so. Alright, that's 2 of the crossy bits and a squiggly. As long as I get the line pieces, which I've managed to forget which ones they are. Year 1. Not line, but L pieces. Then we should be good to go. How does speedrunners not rip their hair out having to do this all the time? Maybe they do. Crikey, what have I not done? L shape. Aha. Well, we're halfway house, but don't worry, this game gets good eventually. Someday. This run has not ruined this game for me, and it's not nearly even been as bad as I might make it sound like it is. But it has opened my eyes a bit. It's good to have moments like this to keep yourself well grounded, lest you become one of these insufferable, nostalgia-choked people. Like the kinds of people coming along during that Morrowind run-through. Not sure if I'm full of pity or disgust for them, perhaps a mix of both. Which one were you? Here. I would really like to see someone in the community do a proper run-through stream of Morrowind, and playing it whatever they determine properly is. I'd want them to share their love of the game, talk about the good, because I spent many hours talking about all the bad things of it, because it took that long to talk about it. I'm playing at this moment, says Razzie. Well then, you clearly know and love the game, so just fire up a stream, take it from the start, and share your love with the game for us all. Especially me, because I'd love to see that. Stream for my love of games and streaming, and I also enjoy watching a similar thing. Okay, there we go. The incredible puzzle is solved. I'd love to, but I've got a disgusting southern sweet. Whoa, Neefington, right? I already like you. You don't need to ruin things by ousting yourself as a filthy Swede. The whole theme of this game is racism. I'm already in my element. We couldn't have had Morrowind in the rose-tinted marathon because no Morrowind fan would accept that it's just rose-tinted. They'll just tell us it's the best game ever. Right, so whole gimmick of this fight is that you can dance around this thing, but I have another gimmick. It's called Summon Dark Young. And last time we saw Dark Young, didn't he max out at about 3,000 health? How's he rocking another 50% on that? It matters not, get punching. Oh god, this isn't even fair. Interestingly, there's a mine on Young. I'm actually going to shield, so it might not hurt like hell. Bye, Young. That didn't even deal damage, it was just a one-shot, one-kill. Since I never played this game using Aeons that much, I'm discovering new and interesting things. Right, where's our Blitz Ace when we need him? I'm sure this guy's got some money, so go and nick it first. Okay, that's a problem. Well, I never knew that. Just chalking up the game overs these days. Didn't know that he countered with a widespread attack, and I certainly didn't know that he did Berserk. Did you save after the puzzle? Of course I did. And even if I hadn't, the game was ready for me with an autosave. Very generous, but not how we roll. Morrowind wouldn't have had a lot of tough competition against, checks notes, Spyro Enter the Dragon and Disciples 2. What was the other game of that year? We had 3 on every year, right? I don't think anybody bottomed out and left us with 2. Ah, Vice City. That would have been tough. I think there really could have been enough people to give Vice City a run for its money. Why in God's name is Riku on the team? That's the whole problem here. Right, don't worry, Young. I'm sure you've got it this time. Seymour gave us a real game over. Unless you don't count his petrify attacks as being real. Oh, jeez. No wind up for Glyph Mine either. Well, thanks, Young. Just taking it for the team. Alright, perhaps I should have paid attention to what it says here. Move commands to get out of the way big scatters with a sweep. In that case... Wait, the circles have health? I wonder if you can target the circles. Get the hell out of here. Tidus, I want that. I want the money, but get me the goods. And done and done.
Yuna, we're here.
The Hall of the Final Summoning.
Go.
Yes.
Huh? What do you mean, no final Aeon?
Sir Auron! Everyone! This isn't a faith. It's just an empty statue.
That statue lost its power as a faith long ago. It is Lord Zaon, the first faith of the final summoning. What you see before you is all that remains of him. Lord Zaon is... his soul is gone.
Gone?
You mean there is no final Aeon?
But fear not. Lady Yunalesca will show you the path. The final Aeon will be yours. The Summoner and the final Aeon will join powers. Go to her now. Inside, the lady awaits.
Yuna, wait! Auron, you knew this was gonna happen, didn't you?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell us?
If I had told you the truth, would that really have stopped you from coming?
Yuna.
I'm not going back.
Kimahri knows. Kimahri goes first. Yuna is safe. Kimahri protect.
I feel for the dead guy. Imagine that you die, but you still have to keep on living as a glorified tour guide. And somebody built a theme park over your home.
Someone's coming!
Lady Yunalesca.
Welcome to Zanarkand. I congratulate you, Summoner. You have completed your pilgrimage. I will now bestow you with that which you seek. The final summoning will be yours. Now, choose. You must choose the one whom I will change to become the faith of the final summoning. There must be a bond between Chosen and Summoner, for that is what the final summoning embodies. The bond between husband and wife, mother and child, or between friends. If that bond is strong enough, its light will conquer sin. 1,000 years ago, I chose my husband Zaon as my faith. Our bond was true, and I obtained the final Aeon. There is nothing to fear. You will soon be freed of worry and pain. For once you call forth the final Aeon, your life will end. Death is the ultimate and final liberation. Your father, Braska, chose this path.
It is not too late. Let us turn back.
If I turn back, who will defeat Sin? Would you have some other summoner and his guardians go through this?
But... my lord, there must be another way.
This is the only way we got now. Fine. Make me the faith. I've been doing some thinking. My dream is back in the other Zanarkand. I wanted to make that runt into a star blitz player. Show him the view from the top, you know. But now I know there's no way home for me. I'm never gonna see him again. My dream's never gonna come true. So make me the faith. I'll fight Sin with you, Braska. Then maybe my life will have meaning, you know? Don't do this, Jekt. If you live, there may be another way. We'll think of something, I know. Believe me, I thought this through. Besides, I ain't getting any younger, so I might as well make myself useful.
Jekt?
What? You're not gonna try to stop me too?
Sorry, I mean, thank you.
Braska still has to fight Sin, Auron. Guard him well. Make sure he gets there. Well, let's go.
Lord Braska, Jecht.
What do you want now?
Sin always comes back. It comes back after the calm, every time. The cycle will continue and your deaths will mean nothing.
But there's always a chance it won't come back this time. It's worth trying.
I understand what you're saying, Auron. I'll find a way to break the cycle.
You have a plan?
Jecht?
Trust me, I'll think of something.
And the cycle went on.
We'll break it.
But how? What, you got a plan now?
If one of us has to become a faith, I volunteer.
Me too, Yuna.
That still won't change anything, you know? You'd bring the calm, and then what? That won't break the cycle!
Listen, you want to defeat Sin and keep Yuna alive. You don't want Sin to come back, yeah? That is just not gonna happen, brother, you know?
If you want everything, you'll end up with nothing.
But I want everything!
Now you're being childish.
I give up. So what would an adult do then? They know they can just throw away a summoner, then they can do whatever they like. You're right. I might not even have a chance. But no way am I gonna just stand here and let Yuna go. And what Auron said about there being a way, I think it's true.
You'll think of something?
Yes, I'll go ask Yunalesca. She's got to know something.
You really think she'll help you?
I don't know, but I have to try. This is my story. It'll go the way I want it, or I'll end it here.
Wait. You say it's your story, but it's my story too, you know? It would be so easy to let my fate just carry me away, following the same path my whole life through. But I know I can't. What I do with no regrets.
Have you chosen the one to become your faith? Who will it be?
Might I ask something first? Will Sin come back even should I use the final summoning to defeat it?
Sin is eternal. Every Aeon that defeats it becomes Sin in its place. And thus is Sin reborn.
So that's why Jecht became Sin.
Sin is an inevitable part of Spira's destiny. It is never-ending.
Never-ending? But if we atone for our crimes, Sin will stop coming back, yeah? Someday it'll be gone, yeah?
Will humanity ever attain such purity?
This cannot be! The teachings state that we can exorcise sin with complete atonement. It's been our only hope all these years.
Hope is comforting. It allows us to accept fate, however tragic it might be.
No! Where is the sense in all this? Braska believed in Yevon's teachings and died for them. Jekt believed in Braska and gave his life for him.
They chose to die because they had hope. Yevon's teachings and the final summoning give the people of Spira hope. Without hope, they would drown in their sorrow. Now choose. Who will be your faith? Who will be the one to renew Spira's hope?
No one. I would have gladly died. I live for the people of Spira, and would have gladly died for them, but no more. The final summoning is a false tradition that should be thrown away.
No, it is our only hope. Your father sacrificed himself to give that hope to the people, so they would forget sorrow.
Wrong. My father wanted to make Spiro's sorrow go away, not just cover it up with lies.
Sorrow cannot be abolished. It is meaningless to try.
My father, I loved him. So I will live with my sorrow. I will live my own life. I will defeat sorrow in his place. I will stand my ground and be strong. I don't know when it will be, but someday I will conquer it. And I will do it without false hope.
Poor creature. You would throw away hope. Well, I will free you before you can drown in your sorrow. It is better for you to die in hope than to live in despair. Let me be your liberator.
Now! This is it! Now is the time to choose. Die and be free of pain, or live and fight your sorrow. Now is the time to shape your stories. Your fate is in your hands.
Yuna needs Kimahri. Kimahri protect Yuna.
Well, I'm fighting.
I can't believe we're gonna fight Lady Yunalesca. Give me a break.
You can always run.
I'd never forgive myself. No way. Not if I ran away now. Even in death, yeah?
My thoughts exactly.
Yuna! This is our story. Now let's see this thing through together.
Right. It was a good scene, but not so good that I want to sit through it a second time. Let's kill Yunalesca. No ifs, no buts. Vulnerable to holy magic, you say? Just so happens we learnt that, but screw it, get the damage done fast. Well, at least it's not shatter. Just the disrespect of being a 1,000-year-old savior of your people and some guy throws a beach ball at your face. Never change, Waka. Holy is white magic, so it cannot be double cast. Yeesh, right. I don't have enough to get Tidus onto full overdrive. I should have thought about that before, and I doubt we're going to bribe our way to victory. Yeah, keep the holies going. No good reason not to. I think Yunalesca is a massive problem for no-sphere grid runners. Things get a bit savage with her. Excuse me. Right. Don't want to go without stealing your stuff though, Yuna. Oh, I get it. You hit her with magic, she counters with silencing your magic. You hit her physically, she counters with making you blind. But she can't counter and evade and counter. And I do not want to put her into second form before everybody is good and ready. So, Isuna, please. If nobody else, let's keep Yuna alive. And failing that, Tidus. As for Tidus, just in case everything else goes Pete Tong, Yuna, I need to be able to summon. I actually think Shell reduces the amount of healing that you get done. Oh, that was close. Wait, did I double shell Tidus? Or did I double shell Yuna? Where's Tidus's? Ah, I see. Yunalesca dispels buffs. That explains the lack of haste. Okay, gonna get another haste to get off of Tidus. And I'm gonna re-shell Tidus. Ah, but of course it's, obviously you wouldn't include trio of quad 9s into a no-sphere grid run. That's just an easy out. Cowardly out. Oh, Yuna is not heavy on the holy. The MP, that is. Take it down. No, if that's the case, let's see what Flare can do. Modest, but easier on the MP. But we have a slight problem. We can no longer heal because of zombie, and I have no idea what cures zombie. I think Remedy does. It says all abnormalities, but can one really be sure? Again, if nothing else, let's keep the summoner alive. Remedy did the trick. In that case, Quick Pocket's another one. However, I'm gonna leave zombie on these two because I have a funny feeling we're gonna want that. Because zombie, although it prevents healing from working, it also prevents instant death from working. And since we already gave Yuna auto life, it's practically insurance on the whole team. But since we cured Yuna, we should be able to... I'll just chuck an elixir on her. Careful not to miss so that it would instant kill one of the other characters. We're all hasted. I might actually have enough for this, so I'm going to entrust myself over to Tidus. Blended. So she attacks with healing magic, but she decided to focus on Yuna. That's very unfortunate for you. Time to slice and dice. Too late to beg for mercy. Yuna does not have quite as much MP as I thought. But Holy is just so expensive. So I think that nullified Yuna's buffs. Well, she's got auto life, that's a given, even so I wish she still had haste. Give me your money as well. Keep the haste going. Yuna getting zombie back again. Auto life I think would still save her bacon, but I'd rather not it coming down to that, so keep the remedy flowing. Wouldn't be a fight with Yuna if we didn't grenade, would it? Figures. Jesus, no escaping the Hellbiter. I do not want to eat that on Yuna. The other two I'm fine, but not Yuna. I know, it's sacrilege using all of these elixirs. But unlike, I think it's Final Fantasy IX, there are a limited amount of elixirs in the game. Not here. Far from here. You can farm them off the jar that explodes. What, elixirs here? Yeah, that's it's not a problem. I think you can also get them as drops and even bribe for them. But in Final Fantasy IX, yeah, I can't think of any way to get infinite elixirs. Maybe I'm wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. She counters stealing. Come now. I think the first thing she does when you change her form is hit you with that death attack. So to that effect, Dark Young, take one for the team. Punch Yunalesca. Holy moly. That's what I was expecting. I'm pretty sure when she changes form she mega deaths, and that just kills your whole team, which is kind of fun. Unless you're zombied, or you have death proof. Sorry, young, but you're going to die here. You've been broken. Oh, okay. Still looking pretty broken, my friend. No, Young's got this one in the bag. I don't know if Young was magic broken or armor broken or whatever, but I was expecting an attack to do heavy damage on him.
If I die, so does the final Aeon. And with it, Spira's only hope.
Then we'll find Spira a new hope!
Fool. There is no other way. Even if there was, even if you did destroy Sin, you, Yevon, the Immortal, would only create Sin anew.
You, Yevon?
Ah, Zayon. Forgive me. Spira has been robbed of the light of hope. All that remains is sorrow.
I cannot believe what we just did.
Let's do something more unbelievable.
What?
Destroy Sin, so it won't come back. And without the final Aeon. I don't know how just yet, but I'll find out.
Not too shabby. Now let's get out of here and just kidding. You leave here without getting the special item and you have to fight Dark Bakhmut to get another shot at it. Where is it? There it is. Unique item, Suncrest, necessary for the God Weapons. The God Weapons which make fighting the Dark Aeons a whole lot easier, so having to fight one to get to that, unpleasant, although I don't know who the Suncrest benefits.
We must talk.
What?
There's something you should know.
I know. It's about you, right?
I am also an unsent. You are not surprised.
I think I kinda knew. It was Yunalesca, wasn't it?
When Braska and Jecht died defeating Sin, I just couldn't accept it. I came back here, tried to avenge them. But she struck me down. Somehow I made my way, crawling down Mount Gagazet. But my strength left me, just outside Bavel. That's where Kimahri found me. I told him about Yuna, just before I died. I've been wandering ever since, never going to the far plane.
Auron.
Don't make that face. Being dead has its advantages. I was able to ride Sin and go to your Zanarkand.
And you've been watching over me since then, haven't you? Why? What's the big idea? Why me?
It is one of those things that is difficult to explain. Very well, I will show you. My memories.
Can I ask you one last favor? Nah, never mind.
Out with it.
Okay, listen good. Take care of my son. My son in Zanarkand. He's such a crybaby. He needs someone there to hold his hand, see? Take care of him, will you?
But how am I supposed to go to Zanarkand?
Hey, you said it yourself. There must be a way to get there, right? You'll find it.
All right. I will. I give you my word. I'll take care of your son. I'll guard him with my life.
Thanks, Auron. You were always such a stiff. But that's what I liked about you.
That is why.
Being a stiff, see space, did he stutter? If you're stiff, you're a stickler for the rules. Understand it as saying, maybe Jack says, you were always so Germanic. That's what I liked about you.
I know. The final summoning's gone. But I'll think of something. Just give me a little more time.